Hello everyone, my name is Salim and welcome to the Markets Breakdown Analysis for Tuesday, the 5th of December 2023. We'll be breaking down chart and show the exact zones where price will close above potential buys or close below for potential sells as well. So looking at the daily candle for Monday, now the daily has been bearish at one point, breaking below this recent daily support formed on the 21st of November 2023. But now the daily is actually retracing and more likely will be closing weak bearish with a rejection to the downside. Now here's the thing, so just a quick review on a weekly time frame. So the last weekly candle closed bearish, forming weekly resistance around 188.290. So the anticipation we've had is since the weekly formed the resistance, now the anticipation is to see a pullback on this weekly candle to respect this weekly resistance and correct some of this bullish move we've had over the last few weeks. Now the question is, as this weekly candle's retracing, which is also the daily candle for Monday, maybe price is actually reacting to this weekly rejection area formed on the left and also reacting to this daily consolidation zone that was formed a few weeks back. And now to break down the chart, and maybe actually we could see a continuation to the downside, but this seems to be a problem because here's the thing. So what we can see is we've had this daily candle printing bearish, breaking below this level, and then price tapped into this daily consolidation zone, and then price retraced, and then the following candle rejected this downside again, formed the support, continued bullish, and now the same thing's happening because this is the daily candle breaking below this daily support, tapping into this daily zone, which is the daily consolidation zone on the daily time frame, and now price is retracing. So it seems like it could be another rejection. So maybe based on high time frame, to have a really good confirmation is to see daily candle closing below 184.800 to see a continuation to the downside. So now to break down the chart and drop it down to the daily. Looking at the daily, more likely the daily will be closing weak bearish with rejection to the downside. Drop it down to the 4-hour time frame. What we can see, let's just delete this one off. So what do we see? We have a recent 4-hour support formed around 185.460. The recent 4-hour resistance formed around 186.140. Drop it down to the hourly time frame. We have the we can adjust the level of support to 185.400, and the level of resistance remains the same. And here's the thing: yes, we do have this hourly support, but this is a really small range to have it as a no-trade zone. So let's have a look on the 5-minute time frame. On the 5-minute time frame, we have a similar level of support and resistance. More likely will be the same. Not really the same, to be honest, because obviously we have this 15-minute support at this level, but this seems to be a fake out on the 15-minute time frame as the 30-minute candle rejected the downside. So now to identify the no-trade zone, and I would say potential buys, ideally it's with a price to break and close above 186.140, above this 4-hour resistance, which is also the hourly range. Potential sells could be below 185.400 as price break and close below this hourly support as well. And this is going to be the no-trade zone. And now to look for potential buys. And again, the problem we have on a daily is we have this messy daily range formed last week on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it'll be interesting to see how price will react once it taps into these levels. So the first thing we can identify here is we have this daily recent resistance around 186.930. Drop it down to the 4-hour time frame. Now what do we see? We have a messy range on the 4-hour time frame, and that's where the daily has been ranging last week. So we have this recent 4-hour support, previous 4-hour support around 186.660. Drop it down to the hourly time frame. This is an hourly resistance. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, that's a 5-minute resistance. More likely will be the same on the 15-minute time frame as well. So I'd say the first target for buys could potentially be 186.660, targeting this hourly resistance. The second target for buys, however, we have a daily resistance around 186.970. Looking on the 4 time frame, we have a 4-hour resistance at this level around 187.380, and that's a 72 pip range. Let's have a look on the hourly time frame. On the hourly time frame, again, we have a same level of support, resistance, but the only problem we can see at this level is we have these candles on the hourly time frame printing side by side. Now, this could become a problem once price tap into this area. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put a line to where this hourly support around 187.0 187.090. Dropping down to the family time frame, as we can see, this is a range. I would say the second target for buys could potentially be 187.090, targeting this previous 1 hour support. And now to look for potential sells and going back to the daily. So on the daily, the first thing we can see is a daily forming a rejection to the downside. We can see a weekly rejection area on the left as well. So let's have a look at the daily. The first thing we can identify is the daily low for Monday. Drop it down to, and that actually matches with this daily range. So let's have a look on the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, however, we have this 4 hour support around 184.730. Drop it down to the hourly time frame. Looking on the left, what do we see? We have a hourly support around 184.990. Looking at the 5 minute time frame, that's the same level of support. I would say the first target for sales could potentially be 184.990, targeting this previous 1 hour support. The second target for sales, now let's have a look again. So now this is a daily range. So looking weekly low, a daily range. We have a daily rejection at 184.430. Dropping down to the 4 hour time frame, and this is a 4 hour support around 184.700. Looking at the hourly time frame, on the left, what do we see? We have an hourly support around 184.700. Looking at the 5 minute time frame, we have a 5 minute support around 184.600. So we're going to play it safe again, since the daily is ranging, approaching basically a consolidation zone on the daily time frame. The second target for sales could potentially be 184.600, targeting this 5 minute support.
Dominion Markets, your trading sanctuary.